welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to be here with you guys for another makeup look. So today we are going to be doing this makeup look, and these lashes are super dramatic, so I don't know if you guys can actually see what this makeup look is going to look like, but we are going to go ahead and do it right over here on the right side of my face. And I did go ahead and start off with my eyebrows. I don't have any foundation right now. We are also going to be doing hair today, so you guys can check out my hair extensions. I know there was a few ladies on Snapchat who were questioning where I bought my extensions, the quality, and how I put them on. So we are going to be doing that today. And for this makeup look, we are going to be using this palette, which is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I had forgotten. You guys, this is going to be the second time I use this palette, and it's very, very pretty, as you guys can see. So to make things a lot easier, I always apply tape to the corner of my eye. That way it just makes it a lot easier to know where you're going to have your finish point. Okay, and then also my eyebrows are done, but they're not completely filled in. We still have to kind of do the inside corners, that way they look a little bit more natural. So don't worry about that. We're gonna go ahead and finish that. Now let's go ahead and get the brushes we're gonna be using. I bought new brushes at Ulta, and they are Morphe. And you guys, I absolutely love these brushes. So they're these ones right here. So I was using brushes that were really, really thick, which was making it really hard for me to be able to do makeup. And I was like, why? Like, how come I can't find a brush that I actually like? Well, I went to Ulta and I found these brushes. So this is blending brush, which is a little bit bigger. And then this is a smaller blending brush, and then this is a super thin little brush, and then this is just a flat brush. So these are the brushes we're going to be using for this makeup look. Now to start off, I'm going to go ahead and use my concealer. This is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and so I already went ahead and I applied it before this video, but to start off, you're going to go ahead and apply some of this. You're going to blend it out with the Beauty Blender, and then you're going to go ahead and get a brush, which is a fluffy brush like this, or even a flat brush, whatever works, and you're going to go ahead and get some powder. This is my Airspun powder, and you're just going to go ahead and set it with some powder, that way it doesn't move, and your eyeshadow is nice and clean, okay? Now, this is the second time that I'm going to actually be doing a higher cut crease. I do have hooded eyes, and I've been practicing a lot. Even though you guys haven't seen me here on YouTube, I've been practicing a lot. So I've been bringing up my crease a little bit higher just because I do have semi-hooded eyes, okay? So you guys are going to be seeing that that's a little bit different for this makeup look as well. So let's go ahead and start off with a brush, okay? And we're just going to go ahead and start with the biggest blending brush that I showed you guys. And we're going to start off, we're going to go ahead and start off with the color Riff, which is this one right here. And it's a pretty brown. Okay. So instead of going towards directly my crease, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start blending up. Okay. And this is exactly because I do have semi-hooded eyes, and I want more color to show, okay? So I'm just gonna start off by applying it all over the lid, and then I'm gonna start blending. Okay, so I think that's a pretty good color of pigmentation. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with my other brush, which is going to be the medium brush. And I'm going to go ahead and use the color Baja, which is a pretty orange like this one right here. Okay, and this one I'm mainly going to focus this one on the crease. The same, a little bit upward. And this is just so we can get the crease a little bit more dark, okay? Okay, now that we have that pretty orange, we're gonna go ahead and go in with the smaller brush, which is this one right here. And we're gonna go ahead and go with the color Good As Gone. I'm sorry you guys, this palette is all messed up because the first day that I bought it, I dropped it. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with this pretty dark brown. So that's why it looks super messy. And we're just gonna apply a little bit, not too much, to the crease, because we're gonna make it a little bit darker. I'm going to go ahead and take the same brush that I previously used, and I'm going to go ahead and blend it. Then I'm going to go in with the previous brush that I used, which is a bigger blending brush. I'm going to go back with that color Riff, so I can go ahead and apply some right over here at the top. That way my transition color doesn't get lost. I went ahead and applied a little bit. Going back in with Good As what is it? Good As Gone. Going in with my medium blending brush again. And I think we're good. Okay, so now that we have that eyeshadow nice and blended, we're gonna go ahead and go in with the flat brush. This came in the mail for my sister with that BoxyCharm. If you guys have BoxyCharm, you guys probably have this. I don't have BoxyCharm, but she told me, I have a ton of flat brushes, do you want this one? You guys, I'm so glad I said yes because it's so good. Okay, so just go ahead and grab a flat brush. We're going to go ahead and go in with our concealer again. And I just put a little bit like right here on the side of my hand. And we are going to go ahead and cut a crease. Applying some in the middle, looking upward. And there is where our crease is going to end. Okay, so I like to start off like right here in the corner. Okay, so now that we have that crease, as you guys can see, my crease is like right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, and then I went ahead and cut it on top of the bone. And this is just to make the illusion that my eyes are bigger, that I have more space in between my eyelid and my eyebrow. Okay? Now we're gonna go ahead and grab our finger, and we're just gonna go ahead and tap the corner with one finger. Okay, then we're gonna grab another finger, or you're gonna use another finger, not grab one. And you're gonna go ahead and pat that concealer. We're gonna go ahead and grab the brush, which was the medium brush. We're gonna go ahead and get Riff, which is this one right here that we started off. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and get our medium blending brush, and we're just gonna apply it gently on the outer corner. Okay, now with the same brush, just go ahead and clean it a little bit with a cotton ball or with a paper towel. Now we're gonna go in with the color Still Shot, which is this beautiful, beautiful color. This is like a peach color. Okay, you're gonna get the same blending brush, and you're gonna apply that next to the color Riff. And this is just simply giving like a transition effect that these colors are nice and blended. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and go with our flat brush. And for this white color, I'm not gonna use the one that's in here in the Born to Run palette because it's shimmery and I want a matte look today, okay? We're gonna go ahead and go in with this nude Huda Beauty palette, and we're just gonna go in with the color Bear, which is this one right here. It's a nice white color. Whatever white you have is fine, but I want mine to be matte. So you're just gonna go ahead and tap that on the rest of the cut crease. So this color kind of went ahead and took a little bit away of that peachy color. So I'm just going to go ahead and go back in with my brush, with my medium blending brush in the color Still Shot. I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit more. Clean it off. Go back in with the color Riff. Okay. Now we're going to go back in with the flat brush. We're going to use the color Standard, which is a pretty gold color. This one right here. And we're just going to apply that on the inner corner of our eye. And we're probably going to apply more because I'm going to put my foundation on. one way to make it a lot easier for you ladies when you're applying eyeliner is, you know, a lot of times we have the habit of blinking too much. So what you can do is you can go ahead and count 1, 2, 3 and then blink, 1, 2, 3 and then blink, and kind of count in your head as you're applying that liner. That way you don't blink whenever you're actually putting it on. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and grab our Better Than Sex mascara, and we're gonna go ahead and apply some mascara on our lashes before we apply our false lashes. And so if you're using tape to apply eyeliner, make sure you don't take it off right away because it's still wet, and so you're gonna make a big old huge mess. You're gonna smear it up. So just make sure that you leave it on there for quite a little bit. That way it dries up and then you can move it a lot easier. Okay, so whenever you apply mascara, it's just easier for your lashes to blend in nicely. And if you don't apply mascara, it's like your lashes are, you can even curl your lashes, but if you don't, it's like your eyelashes are going to be straight down and then the falsies are going to be straight up and it's not going to look pretty. Okay, so for this makeup look and probably for the rest of my life, I'm going to be using the Eyeleer number 126 lashes. I just got these ladies and they are beautiful. They are super, super big. I think they look really natural. The band is really thick, so you can use them several times, and they're super dramatic, but then they look natural still, if that makes sense. And then for the glue, I like to use the Kiss glue, which is a transparent adhesive glue. And you guys, I've tried the Kiss one, the black one, and it doesn't stick. Okay, it's so weird, but I've also have tried the Duo one and I don't like it because I feel like they fall off a lot faster as well. So this is my go-to. This one works perfect. Even if you're applying glitter on your lid, this one works really good because it is transparent. Okay, so I actually went ahead and I applied the glue a while ago because the glue needs to be nice and tacky before you put the lash on, okay? Because if it's not, they're just gonna fall right off. You're gonna get your tweezers. Oops. Let me clean them because I got them full of glue. My hands are shaking right now, you guys. So I'm gonna look down for a while just so they can get nice and sticked on. I've noticed that with these lashes, the band is really, really long and really thick. So if it's hurting your eye, like the inner corner of your eye, that's because you have to cut the lash, okay? If not, you're gonna feel so uncomfortable and it's gonna hurt your eye and your eyes are gonna be watering, your makeup is gonna get messed up. So that's one thing that I noticed, is that the lash goes really long. So kind of measure your eye and then go ahead and cut the... And whenever you're cutting, don't cut this part because the lashes go smaller to larger. Go ahead and cut the end part, okay? Okay. We are all set to go. Okay. Now... those are nice and glued. We're gonna go ahead and remove the tape. Go ahead and go in with my Jordana black liner. I love Jordana, you guys. Like, their makeup is so good and so affordable. You can usually find it at Walgreens or CVS. Okay, we're gonna fix the brows towards the end. We're gonna go ahead and go in with some foundation. But before we do our foundation, it's kind of cold outside, so I don't use any primer or anything like that. I have both a combination of skin, so because my makeup doesn't fall as easy in the winter, what I do is I just go ahead and apply some spray. And I like to apply my Mario Badescu facial spray. It has aloe, herbs, and rose water. Okay, and I'm going to cover my eyes real quick. My foundation. We're going to go ahead and use a beauty blender, so I am going to be right back. I am going to wet my beauty blender. My beauty blender is dirty, but I promise you guys, I do wash it. We are going to use my favorite foundation, which is the Peach Perfect foundation, and I use the color Natural Beige, which I'm almost running out of. You guys, I woke up with a big ol' huge, like, it's not even a pimple, it's like, I don't know, super small. But of course, there I go to take it off. So now we're gonna go ahead and use our beauty blender. Now we're gonna go ahead and get our concealer again. This is gonna be the same concealer. Not my favorite concealer. I feel like it kind of makes me look a little bit wrinkled from the bottom of my eyes. I thought it was me, but I actually had several people tell me that, so. I know whenever we're barely starting to do makeup, like, we get this impression that we have to have all of the exact products that a YouTuber puts on and spend a ton of money. But you guys, that's not the case. Usually whatever you have will work great. If not, just work with what you have, because makeup is expensive. Okay, whenever you're blending that concealer, you want to blend it in outward to make your eyes highlight, which is the purpose of you putting on concealer in the first place. Now, we are going to go in with our Airspun powder. This powder, you guys, gets super messy sometimes. Using my beauty blender, I'm just going to go ahead and apply a little bit on the bottom. And I'm not going to leave it on there for a long time because I don't really like this concealer, like I said. We're going to go in with our Hoola bronzer. I don't bronze a lot because I don't like to bronze a lot. I don't know why. But we're going to go ahead and apply a little bit since this makeup is nice and bronzy. And we're just gonna go ahead and put some on our forehead. I just feel that whenever you put too much of too much, it just makes it look like too much. Does that make sense? You guys get me, right? Now we're gonna go in with my favorite. You guys, my sister gave me this one too. She got this in her, what is it called? BoxyCharm. This is the Laura Geller New York blush, which you guys is so pretty. So in love with it because besides it being a really nice pink color, it's like a really bright pink color, but it has a little bit of highlight, which I love. If you guys don't know me yet, you guys should probably know that my favorite product, makeup product, is highlight. Highlight and blush. Let's go in with our beauty blender. We're just gonna go ahead and tap it a little bit. Now, of course, Liz needs more highlight than that. We're gonna go ahead and go in with our beautiful Anastasia Glow palette. And I think I'm gonna go in with the bronzy color. Because we're this makeup is turning out to be like really bronzy. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. Now, let's go ahead and get a gauze with a little bit of rose water. I'm gonna clean my lips before I go in with some lipstick. Now for this makeup look, I'm gonna go ahead and try this beautiful nude color. This is from ColourPop in the color Appy, and you guys, if you guys can see, it has little stars. It's the little things that matter. I'm serious. That's just why I got it, was because of the little stars. But before we go in with that lipstick, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my lip liner from Jordana. This is in the color Cabernet, which you guys have probably seen in my previous videos. I've been using it for a long time. I just feel like lining your lips gives it easier for you to be applied, and it gives like more dimension to your lips. So pretty. Go back in with your Now we are going to go ahead and go in with our eyebrows, which look super, super pretty, but kind of not natural. Our eyebrows are done. I actually, before this video, I actually went ahead and I did the concealing just because eyebrows take such a long time. And I need to do an updated eyebrow routine because my eyebrows are different than the old eyebrow routine. I'm going to go in with this Gimme Brow from Benefit. And this is just a little bit of gel to make the eyebrow a little bit darker. Which I feel we have to fix our eyebrows anyway. So I usually get my eyebrows threaded, but I've been getting them waxed for the past months, you guys, and I don't know why always this eyebrow they make it smaller than this eyebrow. Like, you guys know how we always have one eyebrow better than the other one, right? So I'm gonna go in with my Dip Brow Pomade from Anastasia. This is in the color dark brown. Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in I'm trying to do this tutorial as explanatory as I can. That way you ladies can get some tips and stuff. So yeah. So this is the entire face makeup look. I think it is beautiful. Like I said, it looks really bronzy, like now for summer. I love it. And we're gonna go ahead and do our hair. So this is my natural length of hair, okay? I do wear hair extensions. And I've actually have had several girls on Snapchat. If you guys don't have me on Snapchat, you guys can go ahead and look me up with Elizabeth Laurenzana. But I do a lot of makeup tips on there, lifestyle, and that's like my 24/7 platform. So make sure you guys head in there. I'll also put it in the description box below so you guys can send me a friend request. I'm actually only accepting girlfriends, like women, because men on Snapchat, that's not good because you get all kinds of crazy stuff. So you guys had questions, and so I love you guys so much. Like, Snapchat is like my family, and so I wanted to really come up here and show you guys my hair extensions. And these are, I think they're 20 inches long. I don't remember. I'll put it down in the description box below. These extensions are from Amazon. Each piece was $30. And the good thing about these hair extensions that I want to tell you guys, another tip, is whenever you buy these extensions, they come double, okay? So the clip is up here, and then they have like a double layer of hair in the bottom, which I was able to cut because I felt like it was just too much hair. I have really thin hair, you guys, but this was just too much. Like, they were really thick. So I went ahead and I cut the second layer of the extension. I bought some extra clips, so I'm going to be sewing those extensions. So technically you're getting 2 for $30, which is like $15 each. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the medium extension. Now you have to measure your head, right? Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and get the larger extension. Measure it. Okay. So now we're going to do the last part of our hair. And you're always going to leave a piece of hair from your natural hair. That way it covers the extensions. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and do the last section, which is a smaller extension. We're gonna go ahead and, again, you wanna measure where it's gonna start. And these extensions, you guys, match my hair color perfectly. Perfect. So now we have the last part of our hair, which we also want to tease just a little bit so it has like the same amount of volume. And then now you can go ahead and brush it out. So this is what the extensions look like when they're on and everything. This is just like the way I do my hair on a regular basis. I just like to use the clip so my hair doesn't look super poofy. But I really recommend these extensions. I think they're really good, except the hair is really thin, like I said. If you are going to be using them on a regular basis, then just know that they are going to be damaged really quickly. But other than that, this is the complete makeup look for you ladies. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it is super long, but I really wanted to bring a video that was going to give you a lot of tips, a lot of information, especially because I have been absent for such a long time, probably 3 months, and then I came back and I was just doing voiceovers. So I really want to try to do just like videos where I can talk to you guys so you guys can know me a lot better. Like I said, if you wanna meet me inside of Snapchat, we will definitely become friends in there. But I apologize for not being really active on my YouTube channel for the past 3 to 4 months. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you a lot on how to apply makeup and how to create this beautiful bronzy makeup look. That summer, you guys, is just around the corner. We are now in March and I'm just super excited because, you guys, I do not like winter. And now with my hand problem, I don't like winter even more. But I love summer. I love to go swimming. I love to wear shorts. I love to just be out there in the heat. And I look forward to just talking to you guys more and just showing you more of my makeup looks. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and to end this video I am going to show you guys a few clips of the entire makeup look. But of course I will talk to you guys at the next video. Love you. Bye.